constantly guard myself against comparison. So dreamy. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I really just wanted to take you guys along on this gorgeous Saturday here in Florida and just to enjoy the day with me. I have some thoughts that I want to update you guys on, just with teaching and just on things that I feel like the Lord has been teaching and showing me. And right now I'm actually at Hobby Lobby because I'm going to pick up a little something on the way to this girls brunch hangout morning that a friend of mine is putting on. I'm excited for today and I'm ready to get going. So ended up picking up the husband from the home, and we are at Alyssa's now, where I am hoping to scope out Alyssa's for like some tablescape kind of stuff. I am hosting a table at my church's ladies' tea, and they have this thing where you decorate it for Christmas and all of that. So hoping to find some tablescaping things. My goal is to kind of have a very cottagey, vintage, nostalgic, cozy kind of vibe for a table. So we'll see what we find. And my husband is being a great sport in coming with me here.
I know, the camera, yeah. I think it's staged right.
So we are home. It is like 5 o'clock in the evening, and it is obviously that time change where it gets a lot darker, a lot faster. So we got back from Alyssa's. It was a very successful trip and I was very pleased. We got something for Christmas time, which I will share in a Christmas decorating video. But there is something that I got that I need to place at this very moment. Let me get it really quick. So in this bag, to put in just kind of like the corner of the counter, and I am so excited about it. So currently, this is what is in this particular corner. It is a Lego flower set that Ryan built, but I really want to put a little lamp here. So check out this lamp. Okay, I'm going to replace it and plug it in. I mean, I can definitely mess around with it a little more. Maybe like hide the cable just a little bit more, but without the little lid, you know, it's like that. But the lid definitely casts like the dreamiest little glow in the corner. Okay, I'm so pleased. So already guys, the day is kind of basically done. My husband and I are planning on going out to eat tonight to a Japanese place.
I don't think so.
It's called Ichiban, and I'm not sure what origin that comes from, but we're hoping to maybe get some sushi. But just wanted to close out today with just being grateful for today. This week was a shorter week because we had Veterans Day off, so it was a 4-day week, but even still, I've been kind of talking with my friends and stuff. Kind of mentioned this in my last video, but I've been talking about how Q2 of the school year is kind of just flying by, and I'm kind of just holding on somewhat, it seems. I was even talking with my mentor teacher about this, but it's like, where did the quarter go? And we are trying to get the kids prepared for certain tests and things like that, and also keeping up with the grading and stuff, but also trying to find that hard line or that balance between taking things home to work on it versus working at work. And there has been this continuous pile of grading that I've needed to get done, but during the week, it's really hard to catch up on all sorts of things and be ready to teach for the next day and all of that when you just have a 50-minute planning period a day. I'm grateful for the 50-minute planning period, but it's just a lot to kind of get done from day to day. But it's kind of how this week went, and I'm very grateful just for a lot of girl time today, some spending time with my husband in the afternoon, and then us going out to eat tonight. I think it'll be really nice. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Sunday, you guys. Sunday's been going on for quite a bit because we went to church a bit later, which was really good. It was a really good morning. But Sunday is just flying by with us having finished our typical thing for groceries. So I'm gonna make some chicken quesadillas for dinner, and then we'll kind of see what else the rest of today holds. Hoping to do at least a tiny bit of grading and some prep for tomorrow. But one thing's for sure is that I am not going to spend the rest of the evening working on school stuff. Probably gonna work on it, thank you, for just a little bit, but I do still need to do some things for that little bit. So let's get to cooking. So I thought that I will kind of chat with you guys a little bit as I assemble the quesadillas. And I mentioned earlier in this video, I think, about how grateful I am for community and for like girls' time and things like that, because that is really important. I will say that something else that God has kind of been, both specifically and generally, been bringing to mind is to remember to constantly guard myself against comparison. And regardless of, you know, if you consider yourself to be a person of faith or whatever, I feel like anybody / everybody probably deals with comparison in some way, whether it's something work-related, something personally, or neither of those categories. But it's just really important to remember that in whatever season of life that you're in, you know, we're there for a reason, and we're there to maybe learn whatever the Lord has for us, or we're there to, well, maybe in the learning, learn how to rely on the Lord and learning how to be content with something, or just something that is purposeful. As a Christian, I believe that nothing is wasted. I think I saw that on an influencer's Christmas ornament once, how God doesn't waste anything, where it's like, yeah, there might be times when you maybe think that you wasted your time doing this, that, or the other thing, but regardless if that was the most efficient way to do this or that God can still use whatever you've done, whether it was a triumph or whether it was a mistake, for something else. And I think that having that kind of mindset does obviously take faith. I know that this particular verse does have certain context. All verses have context in the Bible, but the verse where, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, and to them who are called according to his purpose. Or that was, I think, Romans 8:28. Another one that I think can be something really nice to cling to is the verse, I think it's Psalm 37:4, where it's delight yourself also, or delight yourself in the Lord, and he'll give you the desires of your heart. Of course, the context for that being like, as you walk with the Lord, you know, your desires merge with his as far as what he knows is best. As you walk with him, those desires coincide. So it's just, I feel like something that the Lord's really been teaching me in just my particular stage in life. And I really wanted to share that thought with you, friends, because I feel that maybe, especially as we get into the holiday season, at this point, as I film this, Thanksgiving is not this coming week, but it's next week. And then before you know it, Christmas will be there. So it's like, let's maybe try to guard ourselves against comparison, even in the holiday aspects. Like, oh, my decorations don't look as nice as that person's decorations, or man, my budget isn't going to, be the greatest compared to maybe somebody else's for gifts or whatever. So I feel that guarding ourselves against comparison can really apply in all sorts of ways. So I hope that if you needed to hear that, I hope that was encouraging to you. All right, well, dinner is finished and put away. Feeling pretty good about that. I didn't realize how much of a late dinner it was ending up being. It's like 8 o'clock right now. So I'm planning on doing a little bit of grading tonight. I have just like some writing prompts and some makeup work that I wanted to grade. I also have some teacher forms about a student to fill out sometime tomorrow. And last thing is that I need to annotate and read through a certain reading test bank so that I can go over those with my students tomorrow. The thing is, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but my planning period is first period. So I clock in at 7:40, about that time. We have a common morning planning from 7:40 until 8:25 when the first bell rings for students to come in. Sometimes that morning common planning is taken up by a meeting for whatever reason, but I don't think I should have a meeting tomorrow. Plus, after that common planning, I go right into my planning period, where on Mondays I do typically take some time to set up my common board and the front board, and I don't always have all the time to catch up on things like grading and preparing for the lessons and whatnot. So that's why there are some unfortunate times when I need to bring work home. So we'll see what I end up prioritizing and doing tonight. But it is, like I said, around 8 o'clock, so maybe you guys can help keep me accountable and I'll just start doing some prepping right now. All right, you guys, I have done maybe 40 minutes worth of school things for tonight, and I have gotten done what I know I absolutely needed to get done. So I'm just stopping there because in about 15 minutes, I need to actually get ready for bed with my husband because Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we shoot to go to the gym and get up for the gym around 4:30 in the morning so that we can go to the gym for about an hour or so and then come back and get ready to go to work. So that is the plan for tonight. Before I officially sign off for tonight, I wanted to show you the book that I am reading. It's called Where the Library Hides by Isabel Ibanez. It is the second book in the duology. Her first one is What the River Knows, and I really enjoyed that book as well, which is why I decided to buy this book, because I had high hopes that it would be a really good book. And it is like my second Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Let me just show you how lovely this book is really quick. We've got Egyptian hieroglyphics. I haven't decoded what that actually means yet. We've got that there. One of my favorite parts is having the art just is so lovely. I love how Inez looks. I love how Wit looks. They both just look so dreamy and so lovely. So I am really excited to finish this book. I am so close. I'm so close to finishing the book. So I definitely won't be able to finish it tonight, unfortunately, because just do not have the time. But it is going to be a book that has already had a lot of twists and turns, and I'm very excited to see how it actually ends. But all that to say, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope with whatever I said, I hope that it uplifted you and encouraged you. Let me know if I can pray for you in any way down in the comments. But if you would feel so led, if you could like this video and subscribe to this channel, that would be super duper appreciated. But super appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you guys in my next video.